All right, Goodhue students. Mr. Thomas here. I hope everything is going extremely well, bearing the circumstances. I just want to make a quick kind of introduction video that I would like you all to view as I transition into being an online teacher. You'll notice that I have, all three of my Schoology classes pulled up, and I just want to talk over, kind of how I'm going to be running my online classes, English 10, Mythology, and Speech. All right, so if I have you in two classes, you only have to watch this video once. You'll notice that each of your classes will have a folder titled COVID-19 Week 1, 3:30 through 4:3. All right, now since we left off in the middle of a unit for all of my classes, we are going to just simply spend this first week wrapping up our learning from that unit. All right, so Mythology, you'll be wrapping up your love myth unit. English 10, you'll be wrapping up your persuasive research paper unit. And Speech, you'll be wrapping up your informative speaking unit. So if you notice at the top of each of these folders, there is distance learning expectations. So if you click on that, it'll bring you to this. All right, now this is very generic. But I just want to talk through this quickly. First and foremost, I want you all to know that Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 and 1 to 3, those are going to be my office hours. Okay, now what that means is that from those times, if you want to set up a video chat with me to ask more in-depth questions, if you want to email me and get a quick response, do so during or before those times, and those are the kind of windows that I'm going to be rapid fire essentially just helping any student that needs any help. So I think you all know my email, and I just want to talk through kind of the curriculum that I'll be using. All right, first the units. All right, our units are to be completed in order. All right, now aside from week 1, our units will be 2 weeks in length. So if this does go the entirety of the rest of the school year, there's 9 weeks left. This first week will be wrap up, and then the additional 8 weeks left will be in 2-week increments of units. All right, now I think we all agree that in my class there are not a lot of notes, but when I do narrate notes and post them up and tell you to, or ask you to follow through the video and watch the notes and take notes, I really hope that you do that. If I'm narrating the notes, that means that you should have your notebook out and jotting stuff down. I may make a copy of my notes or just simply post my notes in there for you to refer back to without hearing me speak. For assignments, okay, now this first week is obviously different because we're wrapping up curriculum, or wrapping up our unit, but all of our assignments are going to be turned into Schoology. Now, if that's a problem, you need to let me know, but I expect everything to be submitted to Schoology, not shared with me. Don't print it out and send me pictures of it. Please turn it into Schoology. Again, if there's a problem, let me know. Here's one thing I want to point out. I'm going to set it up to where you'll have to do things in order. So in order for you to unlock the next step of our unit, you'll need to submit the assignment that is posted first. All right, now I'm going to try to utilize Google Drive assignments as much as possible, which I believe I've done in each of my classes. Maybe not Speech, but for English 10 and for Mythology I have, which basically means I just post a Google Doc in there and it makes a copy for you to work on, and then you just submit it when you're done. All right, so during these office hours when I'm not responding to student questions, I'm going to be looking through those assignments and kind of checking for thoroughness to make sure that we're all completing the assignments to the best of our ability. Exams. Now, Speech, this will be a little bit different because you'll be doing your speeches through Flipgrid, but for English 10 and for Mythology, all of the exams that I have posted at the end of units, they'll be timed. I'm going to give you more than enough time to complete them. But also be prepared for that. You know, if I think an exam will take the average person 30 minutes, I'm going to give you about 45 minutes, but just know going in that you're not going to have time to, look up every answer in your notes, which I know none of you would do anyways. So just know that all exams will be timed. Here, really want to emphasize that deadlines are deadlines, and that once the unit or the folder for the weeks that we're working on is up, that folder is going to disappear. It will be unpublished after the due date, okay? You will not be able to access it unless I give you permission to. So please make sure that we are meeting deadlines, all right? And if you're not meeting deadlines, that means that you didn't complete the work, and you'll have to email me, and we'll have to conference and talk about that. Lastly, I just want to talk about academic integrity. This is school, so you're expected to follow academic honesty. So please, please, please do that. And then, like I stated earlier, we're going to be communicating a lot via email and Schoology. But if at any time you want to meet via video chat, there's this feature in Google. Here, I'm going to slide this over right here, called Google. Can't find it right now. But it's called Google Meet, and I'll essentially just send you a link that you follow. If you're signing your Google account, you'll be able to video chat with me and ask me any questions. So that's essentially the tutorial for my distance learning expectations. Just quickly for you all to note that the next thing under distance learning expectations, it will be instructions for week 1. You'll see every folder or every class has that. What that basically is just kind of like a step-by-step outline of what I think you should be doing for that class throughout the week. For some classes, it'll look like this. Like mythology, I have it laid out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Would be my suggestion of things to follow, but it's kind of go at your own pace. As long as things are submitted by the due date, we're going to have no problem. So please let me know if you have any questions, and let's get the ball rolling. Mythology, love myths, English 10, persuasive essays, and speech, informative speeches. Hope all's well, guys. Take care.